Who says 7 isn't old enough to make a difference in Washington? Don't tell that to Peanut Benton. You'll meet this amazing Summerville boy next on The Savage Report. Hello everyone and welcome to The Savage Report. I'm Andy Savage. Healthcare reform is a hot political topic with people passionate on both sides. Well, today you're going to meet Peanut, a 7-year-old Summerville boy just back from Washington, where he gave lawmakers an earful on how important healthcare reform is. Peanut, thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Well, tell me a little bit about this trip to Washington. When did you go and who was with you and who did you speak to?
We speak to, let me think, about 10 important people. I'll name a few. Congressman Clyburn, Senator Benton, Speaker Pelosi.
Wow. And what did you see them about? What did you talk to them about?
We thanked them for helping MUSC and talked to them about how children depend on MUSC.
Yeah.
And this bill gives us the opportunity to continue providing for him.
Absolutely.
And taking care of him at a time where he needs us the most.
Absolutely.
Do you go to MUSC?
Yes, sir.
And you like the Children's Hospital down there?
Yes, sir.
What do people there do for you?
They,
Do they help you with cystic fibrosis?
yes, sir.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this show that don't know what cystic fibrosis is. You look like a handsome young man who's in perfect health. What is cystic fibrosis?
Cystic fibrosis, it's kind of hard to pronounce, is a disease. It makes it harder to breathe because mucus is clogged up in your lungs. And it's harder to cough because everyone else can cough just perfectly.
So you have trouble coughing?
Yes, that's the main thing it really does. And so that makes there's so much mucus, it makes it harder to breathe in a clearing, and we got to get the mucus out.
Well, it doesn't look like it's going to interfere with a career in television. You like television?
Yes.
When you were in Washington, were you on television up there? Did people take films of you and when you were meeting with these important people?
Yes, I got on TV with Speaker Pelosi. Well, we don't really know for sure because a 60 Minutes camera crew is following her around the whole day. I met this.
And did you tell Nancy Pelosi how much you appreciated her getting that health care reform bill passed?
Yes, sure.
And why is that? Before the health care reform bill was passed, were children like you able to get insurance?
We only had to be on our parents' insurance until we finished college or turned 21.
And now what's the difference? Why do you like that health care package so much? What is it going to do for you?
It's going to keep me under my parents' insurance until I become 26.
Well, tell us what that insurance does for you. What do you do at MUSC? What do they do there to help you with your disease?
They bring in a machine that shakes me up, so it's easy to cough out. And they have a gym, it's the only MUSC hospital for children. It has a gym in the nation.
Really? So the hospital at MUSC, the Children's Hospital, has a gym where you can go and you can play?
Well, they take certain people at a time. There's one part of it where there's rock climbing, a trampoline, treadmills.
And do they help you breathe while you're there?
Yes.
So when you exercise, sometimes breathing is difficult?
Yes.
And they make it better. What do you remember most about Washington? What was the best thing about going up there?
Probably going for dinner the first time I was there. It was so fancy, and a person from the hills took us there, and it was the same place as where I think John McKennedy proposed to his wife.
Really? So you didn't go to McDonald's?
No.
You went to a big-time restaurant.
Yes.
And who all went with you? You tell me there were other children that went with you. Were they from the medical university or were they from all over the nation?
They were from different hospitals. And if they had any siblings, they had to come too. But it was only 2 parents and as many siblings as they had.
You know, Peanut, at age 7, do you know what a tremendous difference you are having on the health care in this country?
Yes.
You do. And are you going to push for more and more health care reform?
Yes, sir.
And that is to help others who are situated like you, other people who have some disease that they're suffering?
Yes, sir.
And also to make sure that the medical university that takes care of the children in the low country and all over the state of South Carolina is going to get the funding that they need?
Yes, sir.
Well, tell me what it's like to be such an important guy. You said you were meeting with important people. It sounds to me like you were the most important.
Yes.
What's it like to be famous and important?
Sometimes people ask for autographs before you can even open your mouth.
Well, are you going to give me an autograph before you leave?
Yes.
Do I have to pay for it?
No.
Oh, good. Tell me about your brother. You have a brother?
Yes.
And was he on the trip to Washington with you?
Yes, sir.
And how old is he?
3.
3. And Peanut, was your dad there as well?
Yes, sir.
Who else went to Washington?
My mother, 2 people from the hospital, Pat, and another person, I don't remember her name.
Kathleen?
So, yes.
Well, Peanut, we sure enjoyed having you here today. When we come back, more about Peanut's crusade as he is joined by his dad, Joey. But first, here's a fact about the children's hospitals. They make up just 5% of all hospitals, but provide 40% of all hospital care for children. You're watching The Savage Report on Comcast C2, where we're all local all the time.